Secondary characters are more important than you think. If you write a protagonist that does everything in the story, it's going to become unbalanced really quickly, and probably end up being a Mary Sue or Garish too. If your character is charismatic, strong and attractive and has all the qualities in the world, it's going to be hard to add nuance to the story. Secondary characters are meant to support the protagonist, bringing balance to the character and exploring other plots and sides of your story that the main character can't. Today I'm going to analyze one of my favorite series, Hajime no Ippo, which I think is a masterclass in how to write the main cast and secondary characters. Hajime no Ippo is the story of Ippo Makunouchi, someone that wants to prove himself how far he can go in the world of boxing. He's genuinely a good guy, he's nice, kind and often timid. He's hardworking and disciplined, but he also has a naturally strong physique. He was able to achieve relative success in the sport, becoming a national Japanese champion. He often fights with boxers that are either more talented or less talented than him, learning from both sides and becoming stronger every day. That is his core mechanic. He's a flexible and endearing protagonist. But the author understands that there are sides of the story and the world of boxing that can't be explored through Ippo. That's why we have the other characters in the cast, like Takamura, a true genius, and even though he works really hard, his talent is undeniable. He only struggles against world champions, other geniuses, and he's often fighting them with some sort of disadvantage. This character explores the mental and emotional weight a talented person has to deal with on a daily basis, carrying the hopes of everyone around him and dealing with the expectations of a nation. Characters like Takamura or Ricardo Martinez also explore how lonely it can be at the top, but they also show the protagonist how it is to be in the place he's striving to be. Then we have Aoki and Kimura, veteran boxers that started their careers before the protagonist, but had to struggle way more, barely touching the national level, facing doubts, fears, and the harsh reality of the world of boxing. Their stories are more pessimistic, and that brings a sense of realism to the story. You can go even further and separate these characters with subtle differences. Kimura is focused and disciplined, however, he often lacks motivation, making him lose sight of the goal and second guess himself. Aoki is more passionate and ambitious, but because of that, he often gets nervous and distracted, like mirroring Kimura's journey. But all of these characters are way more than just boxers. They are friends with qualities, flaws, and fun interactions, which make the story even more realistic, but it also makes the audience care more. Hajime no Ippo is an amazing story with incredible characters. It has comedy, action, drama, and romance. I highly recommend it, especially if you want an example of writing good characters. In conclusion, your side characters can help you with balancing your protagonist. They can have what the protagonist lacks, or vice versa. For example, Luffy is dumb, but that's why he's surrounded by incredibly intelligent people. They should be used to explore plotlines that would be hard for the protagonist to cover. This adds depth and nuance to the story. Your secondary characters need love and attention, so give them some screen time and some development, and don't be afraid of focusing the camera on them once in a while. So go ahead and write some great secondary characters. I believe in you.